guys, this is Carrie from Tone Wars. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. We're really excited to hang out with you and to have you be part of our community. If you like what you see here, here's a couple ways you can support the channel. We always appreciate Super Chats very much, but here's a couple other ways you can support the channel and get something in return other than just content. If the Super Chat feature doesn't work for you, or if you're watching after the live stream, Jarrod's PayPal account link is listed below. Any donation of any amount is greatly appreciated. Since the show is sponsored in part by Motor City Guitar, we've included an affiliate link below. By clicking the link below, everybody wins. You're getting a great deal on some awesome equipment, you're supporting a store that has tons of inventory and great customer service, and you're supporting Tone Wars. And on top of all of that, if you live outside of the state of Michigan, whenever you buy anything from Motor City Guitar, you don't pay any sales tax. And last but certainly not least, you can visit our website at tonewars.com. The link is below. There you will find some awesome KEMPER profile packs with the tone and feel guitar players love. You will also find presets for the very popular HELIX, HX Effects, HX Stomp, and Pod Go. Alright, the show's about to begin. We look forward to hanging out with you, so grab your favorite drink and join us in the live chat.
Welcome to Tone Wars. There we go.
Hey, hey, hey! Welcome to Tone Wars, Sunday night edition. I'm Carrie, and this is Jarrod.
What's going on, guys?
It feels so cool tonight to not have in-ears in.
No in-ears.
Does it feel unofficial?
It does. It feels like we're not even live right now. It feels weird.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Well, we've had quite the weather today. It's been super rainy and humid, and there's a tornado warning out where my house is, and so if I get a text in the middle of the show, I might have to run
bolt.
out of here. Yeah. Hey, I think that's a witch noise. It's a witch song.
Well, it's a Wizard of Oz thing, tornado thing.
That's right. That's right. So you've had a nice week.
Yeah, I've had a decent week, and yeah, got a lot done. And then, so I thought I was done with the apartments, and then I got a call on Friday, and they're like, hey,
Do one more?
you want to do one more apartment complex? I'm like, oh. And I'm grateful. I really am. But I'm also like, I'm done.
Take the money and run.
Yeah, I was just like getting back in the swing of making all these videos and doing the viewer comments and all that and riffs and responses. And I was going to add a few more. And I'm like, all right, well, for that kind of money, I'm going to take another week to a week and a half just to get those done, and I could pay some bills and get caught up on some things. So I'm like,
pay some bills.
yeah, I gotta get caught up on some things. So I will be working this week on getting the apartments done, and then after that, I'll be free and clear. Hopefully.
So probably not going to have a show then on Wednesday.
No, because Wednesday's going to be I'm going to come home just dog tired.
Yeah, look like a swamp thing.
Yeah, so starting see, I want to get them done too, because it's 25 buildings, so if I do 5 a day, I could be done by Monday, I'm hoping.
Are you going to work the weekend too?
Saturday.
Yeah.
Not Sunday. I can't do Sunday, but I can do Saturday.
Okay.
So, but I'll be here. We'll be here next Sunday, but I probably won't be here on Wednesday unless I get rained out.
Right.
If I get a rain day,
look
then
that far ahead in the forecast.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's say hello. We have Dean Harkness. Hey, Dean.
Hey, Dean. What's going on, man?
Jay says he's 2 pints of Guinness down.
Oh man.
Let's get this party started.
I'm jealous. 2 pints of Guinness.
Dean sent a super chat. Thank you. He said, my daughter's boyfriend's dad paints houses and was working yesterday. He told me he had 5 apartments to do that day. It kind of reminds me of someone.
Well, how ironic that I had,
Right.
yeah. Yep, it's nice to have the work, but you also, like, when you put in the hours that I did this year, I mean, it's nice to have the time off, too.
Jeff Cornell. Hi, Jeff.
Hey, Jeff, what's up, buddy?
Let's see. JB50 Watt. Hello, I'll be joining a bit later.
Hey, JB, what's going on, man?
Sean Hockey. Sup?
Hey, what's up, Sean?
JJ's House of Jams. How are you?
Hey, what's going on, man? I haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, it's been a minute. A minute?
It's been a minute.
It's been a minute.
It's been a minute since we've seen you. I don't know how long a minute is, but
it's
we'll have to Google that later.
But Aaron Lucas, how are you?
Hey, what's going on, Aaron?
Paul Smith, hi.
Hey, Paul, how you feeling, man?
Mark LeBlanc is with us.
Hey, what's going on, man?
Let's see. Joseph DeLisa, but he retracted his message, so I'm not going to say hello to you.
No,
No, hi,
we
Joseph.
What's going on, man? Feel free to send us a message, buddy.
Oh, here it is, down here, another one. What's up, guys? I'm new here on the live chat. My name is Joe D. Just wondering what your take on the PV6505 is. Hey, Joe. We joke around a little bit here.
Yeah.
So.
We have a little fun at everyone's expense and each other's.
Mostly his.
Yeah, mostly mine. I'm the whipping post here. So, good to hear from you, and welcome to the community. Thank you for being here. So 6505, what's my take on it? Is that what he's asking?
What's your take on it? Yep.
I think it's a decent amp. I mean, they're legendary freaking amps. If you're looking for something that's a little, they're not the quietest amp out there. So if you're looking for something that's a little quieter, I mean, there's definitely some other choices you can make. But I mean, for the money and everything like that, 6505 is, it's just one of those.
You've got a PV something.
I have the Invective.
Yeah,
I got the Invective, which is, it's a little quieter. Yeah.
So what's the difference? Why would you want a quieter one versus a louder one?
Well,
I mean,
when
living
you're
situation,
that hum, that noise you get, and in studios they can be kind of a pain, and on stage sometimes, you get that, all the time. You're like, dude,
What's
so
this underlying noise, yeah.
Yeah, so it's nice to have something that's a little quieter.
Speaking of underlying noise, so my son plays football, and yesterday at his game, bleachers are always metal, and there's this underlying, when you bang on aluminum or metal or whatever, it's got like that nair.
Oh yeah.
Some kid was under the bleachers just kicking repeatedly, and it's like this thunderous noise. And I'm like, me with repetitive noises. I'm
Stop it!
Super annoyed, and I'm like, Finally, I see this mom, get up and walk around, and she's like, you stop it right now. Like, thank you for sending her. So I was going to have to leave. Somebody was going to be mad because I corrected their kid.
Or there was going to be a missing child.
That's right. Stop kicking the bleachers. Oh, let's see, where did I leave off? Jay sent a super chat. Billy Bob brags about trading a few of his pigs for a vintage Rockman amp and electric banjo. I would love to see you play an electric banjo.
Oh yeah, that'd be something,
wouldn't it? That is his next purchase. Oh. Electric banjo. Out of your apartment money.
Out of my apartment money.
Yeah.
I can tell Jay's had a couple pints of Guinness.
Come on! We could have our own hee-haw show.
Hee-haw show! I can't get up that high. Oh my god. So
I can pinch you and you can get up there.
Yeah, probably.
Alright, Billy Bob trades his pigs for a vintage Rockman and an electric banjo.
I know what I did the other day. I got me holding 3 of them damn pigs that run around that yard and pooping everywhere. Mm-hmm. And I was eyeballing me a electric banjo and a Rockman. And I done swindled this guy.
So you can serenade me?
That's right. I'm going to serenade you every night while you're drinking your lemonade. You're like, hey, baby, come on down and run through the cornfield with me with my new banjo. We didn't want them pegs anyways. We got enough bacon around this damn house to last us a lifetime.
Thank you for that one, Jay. Love it.
Good Lord.
All right, who else is here? Jeff Cornell. Oh, he said so you can play Deliverance.
Ding, 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 ding.
Paul says he's much better. He's still walking around with a walker. Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah. I'm glad you're doing better, buddy.
Jay says, full dad mode here. Took my son to the new Venom movie and about to bake cookies with my daughter. At least I have another Guinness in hand. Yeah. Dude, I watched the previews for Venom last night with my 11-year-old, and I was like, nah, I don't think so. I didn't even want to watch it. He was like, come on, Mom. And I'm like, no. Let's watch something funny. That's what I always say. Let's watch something funny.
Let's watch something funny. Oh, my God. You're such a fun mom.
Oh, Lena's on there. Is that Lena? Hey, Mom, is the tornado near you? Nope, it is not near us, hun. It is probably past you right now as well. I know you guys are safe. Jeff Cornell welcomes. Yep, he welcomed Joey D. Paul says, hooray for Guinness. Dust Devil is with us. Hi, Dust Devil.
Hey, what's going on, man?
Eric, what's up?
What's up, Eric?
CS. Oops, I'm a bit late. Did I miss anything good? Hopefully you caught Jarrod's impression of Billy Bob.
That wasn't good, though. So you didn't miss anything good.
It was good.
What's going on, man? Yeah, I'll be throwing down some riffs on the Revv tonight, man. You know, I haven't had it hooked into the switcher in a bit here.
Sure does look nice up there with that purple light.
Isn't she purty? Yeah. So I missed
Got
that
some
amp.
pigs wrapped around it.
Oh yeah, pigs.
Pig skin.
Mm-hmm.
Some fake pig skin.
You know what I saw the other day? I sent Jay this picture. Somebody had a 65, or I think it was a 6505 or an old 5150, and he tore the Tolex off of it and sanded it and stained it this really nice like walnut brown. And dude,
the wood that was
gorgeous.
Under the Tolex, he didn't add.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
It was absolutely freaking
picture.
gorgeous. It's right here. I will show you.
Lena says Billy Bob is an 11 out of 10. She approved.
That's funny. That there's funny.
Joe DeLisa says, thanks, bro. I own a 6505. I also own a 3120. They are noisy, but I always use a noise gate. Problem solved.
Yeah, it does help. It does help. I mean, they're good amps, you know? I mean, you hit it with an overdrive and turn it up and off you go, man. They're amazing freaking amps, man. So, I mean, there's nothing wrong with playing one of those. I mean, no school like the old school, as they say, right? Yeah, look there's the picture of it.
Oh,
isn't that freaking pretty?
Pretty. Why don't they make more wooden amps?
I don't know.
Or at least expose the wood that's there.
Yeah, it's just absolutely gorgeous.
I wonder if it's because that's more likely to get scratched. You know, if you're going to tour with it. And...
Yeah, I guess. But well, these are all studio queens,
yeah.
So I mean, I wouldn't mind tearing the Tolex off of one and see what I could do with it.
Maybe pick your least favorite design.
Yeah.
You know, and try it out.
Yeah, it'd be cool. You know, I mean, I just think
they're all so cool. But I mean, the diesel. Is that Tolex?
Yeah, that's all Tolex. Yeah.
That one's pretty plain.
Yeah. It's a $4,200 amp though, so don't want to risk it on there.
Just rip it up.
Yeah,
It'll be fine.
Yeah, who cares? No big deal. Yeah. Let's take some magic marker to your shoes while we're at it.
Hey, you know what? Sometimes I actually do to cover in the scuffs.
Yeah. Nice.
Get a black Sharpie. So yes, I saw that 6505 that was refinished. It looked pretty cool. Yeah, I loved it.
It looked really cool.
You didn't send it to me though.
Well, sorry, I didn't think you cared about amp stuff. Yeah, that's a guy thing. Okay. If I sent you a picture of a wooden amp, would you, like, literally?
I send you pictures of wooden guitars all the time that have the cool stuff. I love it when... What's that liquid stuff they pour
the
in?
resin.
Resin.
Oh, you know who's doing that now?
Who?
KEMPER.
Really?
Yep, KEMPER's doing that now.
I'm feeling a KEMPER.
I'm feeling a KEMPER. I know, I am too.
I'm feeling an electric banjo and a KEMPER.
Well, I'll get the KEMPER first. How's that? That'll be about 10 pigs, but it's gonna happen. Yeah, man. Yes. John Thrasher tagged me in a picture of it, and it had like this bluish green resin going through it, and I'm like, okay, I think I'm going to be ordering a KEMPER now. Yeah. I mean, how do you not?
Just to look at it. I just want to put it over here.
Oh my God, that guitar was just beautiful, and I got goosebumps.
He really does. His little hairs are like,
so I think it's meant to be. I guess that's what I'll get with this apartment job, you know, and pay some bills.
Paying off bills.
Yeah, but I mean, the wood had this like medium toned wood and like these two big blue stripes through it, and I was like, oh my God, I want one of those.
Yeah.
So
if KEMPER's,
yeah, all right, well then consider it ordered. I'm gonna do that. I don't need any more amps. I'll get another guitar.
Dean Harkness, they are in the basement. Yes, we are in the basement.
Yep, we're in the basement.
But it's not headed our way.
Yep. Hopefully we are safe.
JB is with us now.
Hey, what's going on, Jeff?
And Luke Wilson. Woo, woo,
Hey, what's up, Luke? What's going on, buddy? Yeah, so I'm going to play some riffs on the
when are you going to play
the Revv.
Fallen?
I have to work my way up to it tonight. We'll see.
He's pulling an oldie but a goodie. Have you ever played it on the show before?
No, just the rhythm part, but not the lead, because
It's the coolest song. This was one of the first songs when we were in a band. God, it's been almost 10 years ago, 8 years, something like that.
Yeah, several years ago, yeah.
It was one of the first songs that I learned. And we had a male lead at that time, and he was like second lead or female lead or whatever.
Yeah, you were like the backup, but also right next to singer, or something like that.
Yeah, this is great. We never could turn it around and make it singable for me. Like, I can hit the notes, but it just wasn't quite my style. We couldn't quite get it.
I don't know. I think you should take another stab at it, because it's such a great song, but it was called Fallen. It was a pretty epic song.
And it was a duet. So it was, we had to figure out how to switch it from a duet, because some parts are singing over top of each other. And
yeah, I'm sure you can make it work. Yeah. I ain't worried about it. But, yeah.
You guys are in for a treat, though. This song is special. So nice.
Yeah, the solo I'm still not really brushed up on. I'm trying to remember it. So, like, I know what I'm supposed to do. It's just getting my fingers to go where they're supposed to.
Obey.
Yeah, it's like the whole muscle memory.
Submit to the music.
Submit to the music. And on top of that, I mean, not to pat myself on the back, but it's been a while since I played the solo, and I think I've gotten a little faster.
Yeah.
So some of the stuff I was playing it's a little slow for me, so I ended up having to add notes to it to bring it up to the
space,
to give it more tempo that I wanted, otherwise I felt like I was dragging. So I'm still learning that, but yeah, there's some pretty cool stuff in it, and I'm really looking forward to getting that tight. But I'll be playing maybe that, but definitely some other stuff for you guys tonight on the Revv. And I'm going direct with the Revv. I'm going direct with the 2 notes, onboard 2 note stuff. So we'll be listening to it through the monitors in the room here tonight. And, man, I got to tell you, I haven't played this Revv in, it's been, weeks. And I was like, I plugged it in last night. I was like, oh, my God. Dude, this amp, it slays. What a great it's just such a thick amp. It's just got this real beefy sound.
So Fallen sounded more beefy than because you used to play, what were you playing through back in the day?
Oh, it was HD 500X. Well, we were playing out a lot. I didn't, but now.
Lita wants me to sing a song, but in a Billy Bob impression.
Good luck.
And Paul Smith agreed that would be hilarious.
What's that? Oh, if you did a Billy Bob song? Oh, if you say your wife is... Whatever those lyrics were.
There you go, girl. He did it for me. Marty 5 is with us.
Hey, what's up, man? Good to see you here.
It's been a few weeks, man.
It has.
Missed you around.
Yeah. Let me do a couple of songs on. I'm gonna warm up with the old favorites, I guess.
All right.
And see here. So give me a second here. I'm gonna mute the mic and get the monitors on, and just give me a sec. that on. There we go. Got to do this in the right order.
They are liking it.
Oh, cool.
A lot. Let's see who
Cool.
said. Aaron Lucas said, "Good Lord, bro, you sound outstanding no matter what you play."
Oh, thank you. You're
but
too kind.
Something about when you play through the Revv, it's a cut above.
Thank you. Dude, this amp is it's just so thick. There's just this great thick tone that you get out of the Revv that I like so much. And the pinch harmonics are so juicy.
Lloyd Phillips said it sounds amazing.
Thank you.
Marty 5, what is the cab sim you're playing through in the Revv?
Good question. That I don't know. It's cab sim number 1 that comes from the factory. It's just cab sim number 1. Whatever that is, that's what it is. It's probably like...
It is what it is.
It is what it is. I think it's a Revv cab, most likely, because that's, what they...
Yeah.
And then it's probably got the Veteran 30 with a couple of good mics on it. I think it's a Royer and a 57 on it. I think that's what the combo is. I haven't opened up the software in a bit on it. I cycled through them, and I'm like, there it is.
That's it.
Just leave it. It's freaking amazing. So I didn't download anything special. It's just whatever it came with.
Jay says, the Revv rules. It's not as good as the QC, but oh well. Oh, God. Let me scroll up a little bit, because we missed a lot while you were playing. JB says, are you getting another guitar? He missed it when we were talking about.
Well, we just discussed she likes the resin in some of the guitars.
And the wood, yeah.
So... when they put the resin in the wood and it just looks really gorgeous.
Looks like a river flowing through.
Yeah, like this river of awesomeness. So, and I mentioned to her that Kiesel's doing that now, and she's like, looks like you need to get a Kiesel. So,
you've always wanted one anyway, do a custom Kiesel.
Yeah, so when your co-host says, get a Kiesel, you just go ahead and they got a new website too, so you can go on there and design everything to the nth degree. But
let's do it.
Yeah,
after.
Let's do it. Let's have some fun. We can do it together.
Love that.
And what's cool is, like, I can pick my own pickups. So I want these.
Yeah, you gotta figure out what those were called again.
The
Somebody
Sonic
told you last.
Ecstasy.
Sonic
Ecstasy. Wow, I'm missing a button here. Sorry, ladies.
Goodness gracious.
I gotta put all this away.
Lloyd Phillips says, hello all. I think I've been doing it wrong this entire time. I've got 11 guitars and 6 amps instead of 497 amps and 1 guitar.
See, that's how it's done.
Rock and roll.
Yeah, I mean, amps are more fun. I love guitars, don't get me wrong. I got a few, but I just love amps so much. But I guess I'm adding a Kiesel, so whatever. But yeah, I think amps are the way to go.
Luke Wilson said it sounds massive.
It does. Oh, in the room, it's just so rich. It's just thick as hell,
So we can quickly touch. Dean Harkness sent 2 super chats. He said his foster's daughter's loser boyfriend just dumped her. Carrie, any tips on how to cheer her up? And then he sent another one. It says this is for bringing personal crap into the
Oh.
I typed while you were playing, and I said shopping, a new hairdo, and chocolate.
I was just going to say, if you didn't mention chocolate, then you shouldn't be handing out advice.
Right.
And Haagen-Dazs.
You got any advice?
What, for getting dumped? And
yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm sorry to hear that happened, but, I guess the thing is we all go through it, Believe it or not, I know it's hard to believe because, but I've been dumped. But, it does happen, and I think that it builds character. Anything that happens early in life that's disappointing to you, I think that it's a chance for us to look inward and make ourselves better. Not saying that, you were the reason, but we always have a chance to improve. I mean, I've owned a business for 22 years, and I've lost out on bids on big jobs that I thought I should have gotten, but it forced me afterwards to go, well, even though I think I should have gotten this job, there's still room for improvement in the way I bid and the way I present things or whatever, and it made me better. So later on, when I got even bigger jobs, like the one I got this year, now I get them because I've made those improvements, So yeah, there's always ways we can improve, and
next.
Yeah,
that's what you do.
That's
next.
right. And it's an excuse to eat a lot of chocolate and crappy food. So, Nothing wrong with that. And you know what? You're
Probably
gonna...
dodged a bullet with that one anyway.
Yeah, man. Some people taste a fine wine and they're just not ready for it yet. You're right. So you're all like, enjoy your Boone's Farm. I'll wait for somebody that enjoys what I have.
Joseph DeLisa, I have the Revv model on my Pod Go. It sounds good, but nothing like the real thing. I gotta get me one of those bad boys.
Oh yeah, man. I'll tell you that thing is, yeah, you're right. I mean, the one on the Pod Go is pretty cool, but I gotta tell you, man, having the real thing shaking the walls in the house here, it is like unbeatable, man. So good.
Johnny Romero says, good evening.
Hey, what's up, man?
The next amp purchase, Revv Generator 120 Mark III or JP2C?
Ooh, that's a tough one. Well, Johnny's got a lot of he's got some pretty good Mesa collection. I'd say to switch it up, go with the Revv. No disrespect to the JP, because JP is stupid.
He loves it. Yeah.
You know I love the JP. But the Revv, it will be a nice addition to your collection, and I think the one word that I would describe the Revv with is likable. It's just got the most likable tone. There's nothing quirky or odd or off or like acquired taste to it. It's just you plug into it and you set it up normal and then tweak a few things and you're like, dude, how do you not like this? I mean, if you don't like how that amp sounds, then you need your hearing checked. I mean, it's that good, you know? It's just very likable. It's like a chocolate sundae. I mean, you ever met somebody, I don't like a chocolate sundae. Like,
smack you.
Get out of here.
Don't we know somebody that doesn't like chocolate?
I don't know. Not anymore.
That's true, right?
Bye.
I feel like I know somebody that was like, I don't like chocolate. We can't be friends.
We can't be friends.
Let's see. Joseph, is that a throaty wah on the Helix?
Yes, sir. It is. It's the throaty wah, and I have it dialed in. How do I have it dialed in? So, the low frequency is 310, and the high frequency is 1.5 or 15? I think it's 1.5. I don't have my glasses, but I took a little bit of top end off it because I wanted it to remain kind of dark, you know. But yeah.
Let's see. I'm laughing at all the stuff here. Paul Smith. Yep, Jarrod is smoking tonight.
Oh, well,
Jay,
thank
the
you.
Revv rules. Not as good as the QC, but oh well. Aaron. You guys know any Machine Gun Kelly? Nope,
No.
Sorry.
Sorry, don't know any of that.
MGK stuff would really blow the roof off the place. Oh, Luke Wilson. That was through a cab sim? Lots of question marks. Wow.
Yeah, it's a stock one that the amp came with, too. I didn't even download anything. So, I mean, I switched. It's the cab sim number 1, and I switched through them. There's some crappy ones in there, I'm just being honest. I mean... And it's all acquired taste anyways, cab sims. But the thing is, though, is I just picked number 1, and I'm like, dude, this is perfect.
Literally,
like,
dude.
And I switched to the other ones, and I just found my way back to it, and I'm like, there it is. I like it. Sounds good.
JB, how many guitars do you have now?
I have
4?
Yeah, I have 4 Ernie Ball. I have 3 Majesties and 1 JP15. And the one Majesty is not getting any love because it's a 6-string.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's drop tuned to C sharp standard, and I love that.
Is it weird to go back to it?
Oh yeah, it feels like a toy.
Yeah.
It's like the neck is so small, and I'm like,
You don't know where your fingers go.
Yeah, I gotta write some more stuff on it, or figure out what I'm gonna do. Because, I mean, that's a great guitar, but it's like...
You can teach me how to play on it.
Yeah. That's a great starter guitar. Here's a $3,200 starter guitar for you.
I'd be careful.
Yeah, I know. I know you be careful,
I'd be careful.
But
Paul Smith says, are you besmirching the QC?
No, it'll be a great product someday.
JB50, I think Kiesel makes a neck through 7-string.
Oh, dude, that's what I'm going to get. I want a neck through 7-string with the Sonic Ecstasy pickups, and gotta have a trem, you know, locking tuners, and I want the rivers of the resin rivers going through, just swirl it in there. Yeah, it's just gonna be like freaking amazing. And that's
your
just
other guitars are gonna sound great, but that one's gonna look great.
It's gonna
I'm gonna be like, no, you gotta use this one.
Yeah. I just can't wait to see what it's like, you know, to have that. The only thing that's got me nervous is I love these guitars so much, the way that they play and feel and the action and the see, some guitars, depending on the bridge, the strings are either closer or farther together. It's very minute, but when you play fast, you notice it.
Yeah.
So I just hope the string spacing's the same, and you know what I mean? So it's like I don't acclimate well to other guitars. Somebody hands me their guitar and it feels like a flute. It's like, what do I do with this?
I used to play the flute.
Did you?
In high school, I did. I was in marching band.
You're a flautist?
I was a flautist.
You flaunted your flautistry?
Yes. Let's see. Jay says, if Tone Wars had a brewery, its top-selling beer would be called the Shred Imperial Stout.
It kind of, because I love stouts. Absolutely.
Dean said he has drumsticks in the freezer.
Oh, man.
That'll do in a pinch.
There
Nothing
you go.
better than a plain old, like a Hershey bar.
Yeah.
Get her a Hershey bar, Dean. Stat.
Or a pint of Haagen-Dazs or something, you know? That'll do it.
Let's see. John Dischain. I don't even know, John, how to say your last name. What tubes are in it? The 6L6s?
Yeah, they're 6L6s, and they're by, I believe is it Tube Doctor, Amp Doctor? I can't remember. Jay will know. I think it's...
what do you know, Jay?
Something Doctor. They're like the tubes that they recommend now.
Marty5, try the Zilla Big Beast Hot Pole Studios produced on 2 notes. Heck, he created so many cab models there.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for the heads up. Can you screenshot that, please?
Yeah. Okay, Joey, I see you. Joey D. No more Joseph DeLisa. Joey D.
Joey D.
Brandley Lucas. To hear my dad talk about MGK like that has confused me for a second. That must be Aaron's daughter. Or Bradley. Wait, that's a girl. Sorry about that. Boy. Not daughter. Son. Alright, I'm just going to take a drink really fast.
Take a drink.
I got
I'm just trying to find another song here that I can play.
Jay says, so I'm a total noob at baking cookies. The daughter and I are concerned these suckers are going to drape over the tray. They just might.
They just might, man. They're probably
That's
big
how
blobs.
You learn.
Giant blob cookies.
Save me a cookie for me and Jarrod. We'll be over there in a couple weeks, right?
Yep.
I definitely want some Allison cookies. Frailty lives. Kiesels are good guitars, but you'll be disappointed compared to the Majesty.
Oh, really? Oh, boy.
Don't tell him that. He's gotta get it.
I've heard such great things about Kiesels, though. Like, John Thrasher swears by them. But he plays their basses. He's got like 5 or 6 of their basses, and they're supposed to be amazing.
Ones too.
But yeah, I mean, the thing is, they are. The thing is they definitely have to match up to these because these. I'm not kidding you.
I guess I'll just have to play your Kiesel too.
Yeah, I guess you'll just have to play it. They have big shoes to fill. Because I'm serious. There's a reason why I stick with the Majesties. It's because they're just so good. I love these guitars. Every time I play them, there's that thing in the back of my head that's always like, I get to play this. Like, I'm shocked every time, you know?
Everybody's making fun. Jay says, alcohol and cookies are a dangerous combination. Well, maybe the alcohol and an oven exactly are more of an issue. Jeff Cornell, I bought a Futone Pro guitar. Great guitar wit. It says wit. Great guitar wit. I wonder if he got cut off there.
Oh, nice.
Jason Taylor. Hey, Jarrod and Carrie. Just got here, and it's about the amp I'm most interested in at the moment since I recently got one. Looking forward to going back and watching what I missed.
Oh, cool. Hey,
Thank
good to
you,
see you.
Jason.
Thanks for the super chat. Thank you, man.
I'm glad you said that, because I had Supertone.
Oh.
Thanks for the Supertone,
Well, maybe
Jason.
I should play a song for Jason then. How about Time Flies? How about I do that? Yeah, how about we do some Time Flies? Give me a second here, and I'll get going on that. There we go. I got to get the right order of things or else there's going to be feedback. But, yeah, that was fun.
Yeah. I always like that song.
Yeah, it's a good one.
It's a good feeling
Good
song.
one, yeah.
Aaron Lucas says, is Carrie aware the amp setting shot is covering up her boots? I didn't think that was allowed. Yeah, look at your new doodads on the bottom there.
Yeah.
To put them
over there.
They're sandals because it's, well, I guess it's not summer, it's fall.
Yeah.
I'm in denial that winter is coming, so. Sandals.
Yeah.
Let's see. Jay said tube amp doctor.
Oh, yeah, tube amp doctor. That's what it is.
Yes.
Those are the tubes that are in
TAD, T-A-D.
Yeah. So, again, like, if you're looking for, like, one of the safest bets to buy as far as amps go, you know, the Revv Mark III is it. I mean, it's so likable. It's just a very likable amp with a lot of great features. I mean, there's no noise in the room tonight. It's literally, I'm using the 2 notes that's built in, going
just
through
your belly.
Just my belly, because I'm hungry. But yeah, I'm just using the 2 notes going directly into the speakers, and it sounds chunky and nice. I love how it sounds. So.
Let's see, JB. The only problem with KEMPER is that you can only order it directly from them, and it's hard to go and play one before.
It is.
There is a period where you can return it, but that would be disappointing.
Yeah. I think I think there's probably a restocking fee because they're all custom, you know. So, yeah. I mean, I'm willing to try one out. You know, it would be disappointing if I got it and it just didn't match up to the, you know, to the Majesties.
You have start off expecting it to be different.
Yeah. I mean, these things
you
are
don't
just.
want to spend that much money and like.
Yeah. And the other thing I would want is the truss rod adjustment up here. Because it's just better. I can adjust the truss rod here. I hate it when it's back here.
Marty 5 says Tempest Fugit. And it translates to time flies.
Ah!
I Googled it! I'm like, what does he have me saying here?
And then
Let's see. Somebody said, Jason Taylor, thanks for time flies.
Oh, you're welcome, man.
Yeah.
How about I do Fallen?
1 second. Are you still getting the 5150 ironic from Steve Evenchek?
Ironic. Iconic?
Well, probably, but it says ironic.
Ironic. That's an interesting take on that. I don't know. I mean, I'll have it on the show, but I don't know if I'm going to buy it. I mean, I have so many amps. It's like the next amp I buy is going to have to be something that's like such a no-brainer. I mean, I think the Iconic would be cool to have because it's great to shoot it out with things and whatnot, but I have to really like any amp I get from here on out on the show, you know. I got to sell some amps too.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I'm selling. What am I selling? I'm selling a few amps. So.
to be continued. Lloyd, thank you for melting my face off. JB, I agree about Ernie Ball Music Man. I don't even play my other guitar, and I also have a Gibson and a Fender.
Yeah.
Joey D, are Revv and Line 6 associated with each other? I heard that somewhere.
They're friends. I know that because, like, they are. They're drinking buddies. Yeah. So like Revv was there when they modeled the Revv amps.
Yeah.
I mean, they were really cool about it and everything. So yeah. Revv's they're a good company, you know, and Line 6 is as well. So they work together on that whole venture. So.
Metal Snake says, I just got home. Hey there. Hi, Jarrod and Carrie.
Hey, what's going on, man?
John says, sounds great, but I prefer my Friedman BE 100 Deluxe.
Hey, man. That's what this show's all about. I support anybody, whatever gear they have. I always tell them, if you bought it and you love it, then you made the right choice. You know, I mean, you got to buy and play with what works best for you.
45 wants to know, can you turn on every amp there without popping the fuses?
Yeah, I can. Yep. I honestly can. I've done it. We've had all 8 of them on, and I actually have more than 8 now, so I'm getting another switcher. So pretty soon I'm going to have all 16 amps on the switcher, and we could switch through all of them.
Wow.
Yeah, that could be insane.
It is.
And when you come down here, when they're all on, especially the Herbert, the ozone in the air is amazing. You can smell the ozone. You come down here and you're like...
Is that healthy for you?
I don't care.
Oh, okay, Mr. Headaches.
It's worth it.
Jeff says, I don't think Kiesel does the truss rod adjustment. wheel.
Oh, they don't? Oh, I'll have to figure that one out because I'm spoiled. Like anytime I need to adjust the necks, I just pop it in right here and they're adjusted. It's real quick. In fact, I got to check.
Joey D loves his Jackson guitars. He has the USA Kelly and a Warrior.
Oh, nice. Yeah, they make great stuff. Yep.
Jeff Cornell, as long as you get one with no option 50, it's fully returnable within the trial period.
Oh, good to know. Good
JB,
to know.
I think DC 700 is the neck through 7 that Kiesel makes.
DC 700. All right. Yeah, we'll have some fun tonight going through that. I think because they got a brand new website now. I just saw Jeff announce that the other day. And he's like, our website's so much better now. He said that was the thing that a lot of people complained about is they hated our website. So they got a whole new one. So, yeah, I want to check it out for sure.
Something else. Just Lloyd Phillips. I've finally been added to the Ernie Ball family. I picked up an Axis. Yep, and it's phenomenal.
Oh, good for you, man. Yeah, good for you. I mean, Ernie Ball is another one of those guitar companies where it's a safe bet.
Yeah.
It really is. Like I tell people all the time, if they, I got a couple, I don't mind spending a little extra money. What should I get? Just say go get an Ernie Ball. If you don't like it, then I'd be shocked if you don't like an Ernie Ball. If you like a standard type guitar, the JP series, the JP15 is amazing. If you want something a little more interesting like this, that's neck through, I mean, then you'd want to go with the Majesty. I mean, Majesties practically play themselves. I mean, they're so good. So if I make any mistakes, it's actually the guitar because it plays itself.
Whatever. All right, you can play something for us?
I don't know. I was thinking about doing Fallen, but I don't know if I can.
Do it!
I don't know if I can do it without screwing it up,
You
man.
can do it.
I just started working on it again.
We did this last week and it worked out. You'll be good.
Yeah,
it worked out for you, not for me. But
oh, that's right. That was fun, wasn't it?
You got it. You got it.
I just got to. Oh, I was on it already. Yeah. So, all right. Well, bear with me.
It's a treat, you guys. This is.
It's only
wonderful.
It's only a treat if I could play it right.
I can't even get the words right. I'm like, it's wonderful.
It's a train wreck. It might be. So again, I just started working on this again after several years. So I just gotta hope I remember it. I just gotta remember the.
You got it.
All right, I'm gonna screw that up. I know I am. So here comes the train wreck, also known as Fallen.
Hey, acoustic.
Hey, what's up, buddy? There we go.
What'd you think?
I almost had it. There was a couple of moments in there where I was like, "Oops!" But
that's all right.
yeah, first time playing
Nobody
that live.
knows.
Oh, they'll know. Yeah, there were a couple of bad ones in there, but that was fun. I got it out of my system.
Right. You always have to get the first one out.
Yep.
It'll be better after that.
Yeah, exactly. But that was fun. So yeah, be
Acoustic
kind.
says, "I'm trying to play catch up." Metal Snake said, "Wow."
Well, thank you. Yeah, that's a tough one, man. There's those slides.
Jody says, "Your playing is on time tonight, bro. You've been practicing."
Thank you. I have been actually a little bit. Yeah,
He's had time finally.
Yeah. So thank you. Yeah, that's the first time playing that live was a little nerve-wracking, but felt good. Felt good to get it out of my system. Yeah.
Let's see.
There's some fun stuff in that one.
Jody, excuse me, says, "Just wondering, what do you think about the Mesa single rectifier? I have the first generation 1998 model. I think it sounds great as long as I hit it in front with a TS9 and a 10 band in the loop."
Yeah, you hit them with a boost and you're good usually. I mean, they're great amps, I mean, they were like standard for so many years on I mean, those amps are on almost every album we listened to when we were younger, and they're great, and I think that's what draws us to, with that. It's like comfort food, like mac and cheese, you know what I mean? Even when you get...
Oh, Lord, the dairy and the gluten. Tear me up.
But if you can handle that, I mean, it's just nice that, it's like I said, it's like comfort food for our ears. Like a lot of these amps that we grew up on, we heard in mixes, we're drawn to them. We don't even know why. You know what I mean? Even when you get to be, middle-aged and more successful in life and you can afford better stuff, you still are like, mac and cheese, just, it's great, that can of cheese, you dump it in there and you mix it up, you're like, man, this is pretty freaking good, Yeah. So it's like comfort food for us,
Mighty 5. Jarrod is playing the Revv 120 Mark III through the first default cab sim in the built-in 2 notes load box. Yep. Oh, yeah, he's telling somebody that's what he was playing.
Yeah, that's what I'm playing through, and it sounds great. I got, I'm just shocked. Usually when I get an amp with cab sims built in, I'm always like, oh, the cab sims are terrible. Like, ugh, why would you ship it like that? But I actually I like the cab sim on this one, the first one. The rest of them are, I take them or leave them, but the first one is like very likable, just like the amp, Very
Jay
likable.
keeps distracting me with pictures of the cookies that he's making. And then him and his son on the couch watching Tone Wars.
Ooh, the cookies look amazing, though.
They're nice and big. And...
Dude, those are some fluffy cookies. Yeah, they're all going to be one big cookie when it gets done, though.
That's fine. They will taste the same.
Yep, they'll taste just as good. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You and your Holly Hobby stuff.
Shamor says, never heard that one before. Yeah, he hasn't played that one on the show yet.
Yeah, it's been, that was a first on that one. Yeah, it's a little...
I feel like it
tough.
Jumped over a few comments back here. JB says the Jason Richardson Cutlass with the Rorschach red finish is a cool guitar. I'm playing that now. Maybe Carrie likes that one. You have to show me a picture.
Yeah, you got to show a pic.
Or send a video of you playing it.
Yeah. My email's in the description, so feel free to send a pic.
Let's see. Steve Evenchek says, I think I'll hold out for the MT100.
Yeah, if I was to choose between like the new Iconic or the MT100, I'd say the MT100 is probably going to be a better bet. I mean, the research, I'm not saying that they didn't do any research on the Iconic. They probably did a ton, but man, Tremonti is like researching the living daylights out of that amp. It's been 3 years. It's like, bro, is it done yet? And he's touring with it, and it's like he's really putting it through its paces. So I appreciate that.
Vox Pathfinder commented. He said, "I always get high from ozone before watching Tone Wars."
What's going on, Dan? That's funny. That's funny right there.
Jody says, I'm too old school, bro. Gotta get me some of the new school toys. Metal Snake says, you probably don't remember me, but I'm Joel. I just changed my YouTube name.
Oh, what's up, man?
Yeah, I didn't recognize the Metal Snake name, but, it's definitely a metal name.
Yeah, it is. What's going on, buddy?
I'm about to order an Invective because of the Clean channel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Metal Snake as well.
Yeah, the Invective 120. Let me know if you're getting the 120 or not, because I might have a better option for you. I'm telling you, 'cause I'm going to shoot them out. I was going to shoot them out this week, but then duty called, and I got a bunch of...
Duty called.
Duty called.
The bathroom was calling.
Some people get booty calls, I get duty calls. So
That sucks.
that does suck, but that's my lot in life. Yeah.
Duty calls.
I got me a duty call.
Jeff Cornell wants to know what amps you're selling.
Oh,
I think Jarrod wants to know what amps he's selling
yeah.
too.
Well, the Mark V 90 is definitely getting sold. And what else was I gonna sell?
You had mentioned maybe the KSR.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had some switches screwed up on that. That's why I was like, oh, I don't know if I like. But then I switched them back, and I'm like, oh, it was me, not the amp. I can't think of what else I was gonna sell.
Anything else you're allowed to sell?
Oh, I'm allowed to sell. Definitely not the driftwood.
No.
Definitely not anything over the definitely not the Mesa Barba.
Barba.
God, that amp is just they should have that. You know what, Pierangelo, if you're watching, next time you sell a Mesa Barba, it should come with a free centerfold of the amp in the box. It should just literally unfold.
A poster for your wall.
Exactly, like a centerfold of the amp, and be like, oh, there it is. Yep, hang that up on the wall over there.
You put that in the garage, and because you've got why you need the centerfold when it's right there.
Exactly. But still, it's just I should get a wallet with pictures of my kids. See all my amps.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
It's definitely one of the prettiest amps that I have. That and the driftwood are like my supermodels here. So, for show.
Metal Snake 120. I haven't ordered it yet though.
Okay, all right. So, if I may.
You may, sir.
If I may, could I make a suggestion for you? How much is that amp? Let me look real quick.
Should I play the Jeopardy music?
Yeah, sure. Or you can read some comments. Anyway.
He says he hasn't ordered it yet. Luke Wilson, Shootout versus Angle Savage, Mark II, and the Diesel Herbert.
Oh, yeah, I will definitely be doing that. Yep, I screenshotted that comment. It might have been you that did that. It's in my next viewer comments video as well. I'll be addressing that. So, PV Invective. All right, let me just look this up real quick so I can give you an informative opinion. 120 watt, $18.99. All right.
Here it comes.
So, depending on whether or not you need MIDI, but there's ways around that. Dude, I'm telling you right now, get the EVH Stealth 100. It annihilates the 120, the Invective 120, as far as just overall madness. That amp literally is the equivalent of taking a lion and throwing it in a cage and like dangling meat in front of it where it can't reach it for like 2 weeks and then opening the gate. That amp is just an absolute rage monster, and the clean channel on it is great. There's nothing bad about the clean channel at all. And Eddie left an Easter egg in that clean channel for us, whereas if you turn the gain, I think it's all the way down on it or something like that, it actually will dirty up, and if you hit it with an overdrive, it'll give you that nice little edge of breakup plus one kind of thing that Eddie liked to use. But the blue channel on that, you hit it with a boost, and you are like off to the races. Perfect sounding freaking channel. And the red channel, if you play it for rhythms, which you could totally do, you don't need a boost with it. It's that tight and that amazing. And then if you want to use the red channel for leads as well, keep a boost in there and just goose it a little bit with a boost, and and it'll sound great for leads. But it depends on your playing style and your pickups. Some people won't need a boost for lead or rhythm on it, for on the red channel. So I'm telling you, before you spend your money, watch my video when I put the Stealth up against the Driftwood, and that amp it stood right up to it, and it was like a great fight between the two. I love them both equally, but that Stealth it surprised me. I was like, wait a minute. And in the video, you'll see me playing the red channel and looking down. I was literally checking to see if I had my boost pedal on. I was like, oh, the pedal's off. Like, okay, like, holy crap, this amp is amazing. Yeah, that amp is stupid. You know, it's just freaking ridiculous. So I would say, honestly, like, if you want to get, like, one of the most no-brainer kind of purchase amps out there, get that. Yep.
Jody says, is that an Angle Fireball 100 I see to your left?
Yep.
He loves that amp.
Yep, it's a great one. I think I like the Stealth more, but the Fireball's a cool appetizer for the
the main course.
For the main course that is the Stealth, yeah. Or the gosh, I'm getting all my kids mixed up.
You and me both tonight.
Yeah, the Savage. Yep.
You want to play something else for us?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what I should play.
Stir up some more questions?
Yeah. I wish I would have warmed up on some more songs tonight, but I didn't.
Well, you were trying to get...
I was trying to make a thumbnail and get other stuff going here.
Metal Snake says, thanks for the advice. I'll keep that in mind.
You're welcome. I'm telling you, man. Like, watch the video between... There's like King Kong and Godzilla on there, and I replaced their faces with the amps. So it should be within the last few days on the channel. But yeah, the Stealth is... It's just money. And I'll be putting the Stealth up against the Invective, too. But without an overdrive, the Stealth will spank pretty much everything I have here, like as far as aggression goes. It's the most brutal amp out there, it really is. What should I play?
Let Jesus decide.
Oh, yeah. The wheel of...
Yeah.
All right, so let me close my eyes here.
Here you go. What are we playing?
No, I can't do that one. Sorry, Jesus.
Jesus, you're wrong.
Jesus was wrong.
All right, let him decide again.
All right, let's see. And boop. Watch me pick one of Steve's or TJ's songs. I can't. I just.
There you go.
Red 3 Shots and a Chaser.
3 Shots and a Chaser.
See if I can remember that one. All right, I'll see if I can remember this one. 50.
I love that game. Lena and my daughter introduced that game to me. She'll go to a restaurant and be like, all right, Jesus is going to decide what I'm ordering for dinner. She'll close her eyes and just point at something.
Oh my God. Octopus. All right. Enjoy that. Enjoy that. All right. 1 second here, guys. Snuck a little limelight in there. See if we get demonetized. Alex Lifeson's gonna come over here. Hey man, why are you playing my song?
Dustin, any plans to make Kemper profiles of that amp?
Oh yeah, yeah. I got all kinds of plans. I was actually gonna start making profiles this week, and then I got that duty call.
That darn duty call.
Yeah, I can't turn.
That's a nice paying duty call.
Yeah,
though.
it is. Yep. Yep, I can't turn down that kind of money, you know. Yep.
Jarrod from Vox Pathfinder. Jarrod, review the Fryette Deliverance 120 amp.
I would love to, if I can get my hands on one. It's the hard part is getting your hands on a Fryette. I mean, the thing is, I've had the Fryette module. I think it was the Pitbull, if I remember correctly, and I liked it. I thought it sounded great, but it's really dry. Really dry. Yeah, so I was like, I like this, but man, is it unforgiving. I'm not good enough to play one of those every day.
Jeff Cornell, Jarrod or Jay, have you played the Revv 20G?
Yes, I have. I've played it.
Nah.
Hard pass. Yeah. The G20 or whatever, the little purple one, was not my favorite amp at all. I just thought it sounded kind of a little on the sharp side. It was a little pointy, a little too bright for me. I'm not knocking Revv. I think they're a great company, but everybody's got different tastes, you know. So
well, they made a product that made you happy. And
yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, I mean, I bought the mothership. So that amp it's another no-brainer. If you got it, see, the thing is if you got the money, you know what I mean. If you don't mind parting with about a little over $3,000,
or if you don't mind having credit card debt.
Yeah, either way, you know. So like, if you don't mind parting with a little over $3,000 for an amp, I mean that's a no-brainer. I mean, it's like it's amazing because the thing is like with the Revv, you can actually go to a gig with that amp and not even have to bring your cab and go straight through the front of house with it, and it sounds amazing. So, and 4 awesome channels, you know. So
Jeff requested the Sphinx.
Ooh.
So instead of Jesus, Jeff requested it.
All right, but I got to switch guitars.
What?
Yep, I got to get me my purple one.
You guys you got to wait 20 seconds. You got to start sending me some questions, or I'm going to start talking about breakups.
Breakup recipes.
Right.
5 pounds of chocolate. A bottle of whiskey.
That's right.
That's
you need to keep all your guitars down here.
Well, I was just going to play this.
Because I know you're not just going to go get the guitar.
What do you think I'm going to do?
You can go potty, too.
Oh, potty? Is that what we're calling it?
Yeah.
Because I'm such a grown-ass man.
What else do you want me to say?
Well, guys, after I tinkle, I'll grab my guitar and I'll bring my tinkly little butt down here and play the Sphinx for you.
There are no questions popping up.
Sprinkles and tinkles for everyone.
Go back in. All right. Well, I guess I'm just going to ramble while he goes to get his
She's
purple
gonna go
guitar.
full Garth. I'm having a good time. Not.
JB50 Watt, which one of your speaker cabs do you think sound better with your Badlander and JP2C?
You know, I haven't compared them yet, because now that I got the Zilla with that DV77 in it, I'm telling you, man, that cab sounds stupid. It sounds really good. I like them all the same. It just depends on what I'm craving from day to day, you know. But with the Badlander, I'm thinking the Badlander would probably sound really, God, through all of them, but I'm digging the Zilla with the DV77 and Vintage 30 mix, because the DV77 adds that thickness to it that that balances out that spike that you get out of the Vintage 30. So yeah, it's just a great cab.
All right, go get your guitar.
Let me go get my guitar.
Metal Snake, what's your band's name again? So right now I think we're the nameless band. Just the Tone Wars house band. It used to be Anastasi, and then before Anastasi it was Reign, Reign. That's when I came in the picture. Was with Reign, and then we morphed into Anastasi. And I was going to talk just a little bit about the Guitar Summit coming up. So instead of renting out Guitar Center, Motor City Guitar here in Waterford, we're going to do something here at Jarrod's house, just on a little smaller scale. We weren't sure what the turnout was going to look like this year. So on Saturday, November 2nd, the first Saturday in November, we're going to have as many people over that would like to come. You'll get to see the studio. You'll get to check out all of Jarrod's amps. They'll be all plugged in on the switcher waiting for you. Just ask that you bring your guitar. You can also try Jarrod's guitars, but you know they're his babies. I can hear him upstairs running the water. Nice. Let's see, Metal Snake, you guys are progressive metal. Yes, yep, that's what Jarrod would call it. Would categorize us progressive metal band. I had honestly never heard of progressive metal before I got hooked up with Jarrod. They were wondering what genre of music.
Oh, that you play? Oh, Anastasi.
No, yeah.
Prog.
Progressive metal.
Yep, progressive.
We were just talking a little bit about Guitar Summit here at the house.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. On November 2nd, I said, bring your guitar.
November, nope, it's further down.
Are you sure?
Yep.
No. Let me look at the...
It's the second...
Oh, the 6th. My bad. It's the first Saturday. I was right about that. The 6th. November 6th, not the 2nd. Here in Waterford, Michigan.
Wait, I still think you're... 13th. Yep, the 13th. It got bumped.
Well, I am fired. I fire myself.
It's the 13th. Yep.
You put me on the spot, and I thought I was doing a good job filling in the space.
You're doing a great job, Hamstray.
So, Hamstray?
Yeah, did you ever see that skit? Nice job, Hamstray. Homestar Runner.
Stay home. Don't come to Jarrod's on the 2nd or the 6th.
Yeah, 13th. 13th. I will be posting the picture of the flyer.
Wasn't it the 2nd?
It was supposed to be, but I moved it because I got that job, so I had to bump things around, you know?
It's a month away.
Yeah, that gives us time to promote, and I got to clean, and I got to get all this...
You need to hire somebody.
You're hired.
You can pay me. I will come here and clean this up. You don't even have to help me.
I'll pay you.
Just as much as you pay a cleaning company.
All right. You heard it here. Pinky promise. I'll pay you in sushi.
False. I am not doing it for sushi. Let's see.
Find the Sphinx here.
No chocolate break.
Yeah, you don't get no chocolate break.
Recipes.
Let's get chocolate wasted.
Jody, what do you think of the Crate Blue? The Crate Blue Voodoo.
Oh, I've never played one. I've heard that it's better than people think.
He says he used to own the 60 watt, but I've heard the 120 watt has twice the gain.
Yeah, I've heard good things about that amp. I heard it was surprisingly good, but I've yet to get my hands on one. But I wouldn't mind checking one out one of these days.
JB 50 watts. Oh, Paul Smith says he should be all healed by then. Yeah,
dude,
definitely. Come
that'll
on
be
over.
Awesome. Absolutely.
JB, when it comes to guitars, I actually think it's cool when a guitarist has one particular guitar they always use, like it's their weapon of choice.
Yeah, and thank you. And my weapon of choice is the Majesty. I mean, it's just the best guitar for me anyways. It just works. When I When I first started playing these, I was surprised at how quickly I acclimated to them. Remember I had those Prestige Ibanez?
Joe, you played them for years.
The S-Series Prestige Ibanez guitars, played them for years. I played one of these for a week and went back to that, and I was like, I don't even...
doing?
Yeah, like, I couldn't acclimate to it anymore. I just loved how this was like as if I called Ernie Ball and said, this is what I want. So me and JP, you know, we got similar taste, you know, because this is designed to his specs, but...
I gotta check my calendar. I don't know if I'm available on the 13th.
Well, you better find out. Better find out. Better realize. Better recognize. Yeah, all right.
All right, you playing the Sphinx now?
Yeah, 1 second
What's
here.
going on with my voice?
I don't know, Scratchy. All right, 1 second here, guys. Okay, there we go. Turn on the fan.
Daryl McMillan says that sounds awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, this thing's been upstairs, like, and it was humid today, and the neck is, like, sticky.
Yeah, it's so humid.
Yeah,
today.
it's so humid, and the neck's sticky, but oh well, I made it. That's a fun one, man. That's a really fun song to play.
Oh, it sounds like Jamor's hobbling around the house on a walker, too.
Ooh, sorry to hear that,
everybody, stop getting hurt.
Yeah.
Dean Harkness says, hell.
Hell.
Paul, be careful. It's a long way to the floor.
Yeah, exactly.
Marty5 wants to know, do you want the new Majesty 8 string as well?
Dude, I want one of those so bad, but it's like...
What do you do with 8 strings?
Oh, lot of...
Yeah. So I'd probably like it then.
A lot of genty stuff. Yeah, a lot of barky, like... I want one so bad, it's almost $5,000.
Woo!
And it's understandable, but it ain't got no wiggle stick on it.
No wiggle stick.
No wiggle stick.
Darn it.
Doggone it, darn tootin'. Ain't got no wiggle stick on it.
Let's see.
But
Marty5 says, I know you'd like the color.
Oh, I know. It's that.
Is it?
It's the one that changes from purple to green. Yeah, it's gorgeous, but it's like, oh man. But you know, if I had to choose, honestly, I wish I could get them both. But that Kiesel with the you know the resin, it's just like it's calling my name.
Yeah, we've been wanting a Kiesel for a long time.
We have, and the thing is like I think it would be cool if I was to ever add a different guitar to the show. It was always been a Kiesel.
Yeah. And
when I saw that picture, darn John, for tagging me in that, I was like, oh. Damn you, John Thrasher!
Jody says, how's the trem system on the JP guitars? Do they stay in tune as well as the Floyd system?
The better. Yep, they stay in tune better. And I don't even have a locking nut here. It's all locking tuners. So, like, I beat the hell out of these guitars, and they stay in tune very well, you know? I mean, after what I just did, watch, I'll jinx it. It'll be all screwed up. But, yeah, after what I just did, let me just play for you real quick. And I haven't tuned it. 1 second here. Yeah, so it stays in tune just fine. That was one of the most whammy-ish songs that I play. Yeah, there's a lot of wiggle stick going on there. So, yeah, it stays in tune just fine.
Maybe you wanted to ask what you think of the Floyd Rose bridges.
I used them for years. Years and years and years. And they're good, don't get me wrong. They're good bridges, but the only thing is when it comes time to restring those guitars, man, you got to cut the ball of the string off and feed it through, and oh my god, it was just such a pain. These here, I pull off 2 strings at a time, clean the neck, wipe it down, and I pop 2 strings in, feed them through, lock them, tune them, and I'm good, you know. And I just do it 2 at a time through the whole thing. And I can if I really wanted to, I could string this guitar in a half an hour. I take my time though. I get a movie on. You know,
that's what takes the most time, is trying to pick out the movie.
I know, I do. I gotta find a movie. No, that's too distracting. Oh, you know what I mean? I'm like Goldilocks. This one's just right. You know? So I'll get a movie, I'll put it on, and I get all my stuff out, you know, the
drink.
Yeah, and the guitar, like the neck honey and all that stuff I get out, and then the nut sauce you put on with all the you know,
names of this stuff.
Yeah, I know, it's weird, and then I polish everything. I mean, it's like therapy, you know, and I get done and I'm like, there we go. But when I'm done, it's in tune and it's good. Like, all the strings are stretched and we're ready to go. And you know how I learned how to do that was watching John Petrucci's guitar tech, Matty. Mm-hmm. He's the one that obviously takes care of John's guitars, and he said, I always do 2 strings at once because the springs don't collapse so much that you have to re-stretch the springs and have them reacclimate. I was like, wow, that's a brilliant idea. And it gives you enough room that you can clean all this part of the neck and like wipe it down and re-oil the neck and then all that. So
I bet you never realize how much you spit till you look at the guitar.
Yeah, that's not spit.
What is it?
I don't know what it is.
It's spit.
Well, I don't spit on my guitar.
No, when you talk.
Oh, God. Yeah, because I'm always talking while I'm playing. No, it's just stuff that gets on it.
You talk for 2 hours while you play on Sunday nights.
Okay.
All right, let's see. Jeff says Kiesel has a flip-flop color guitar too.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I like the wood, like stained wood colors and stuff like that, because I mean, these are stained wood. I mean, you can still see the wood grain and all the stuff. I mean, it's not painted. Nothing against painted guitars, but I prefer, the way, I mean, wood's beautiful. So, like, if you could just stain it and enhance it a little bit, I mean.
Vox Pathfinder says, no Kiesel, but I have a bunch of Carvin amps.
Oh, nice.
Jamor says, I've got an old Carvin MTS 3200.
Better hang on to that.
So does Vox Pathfinder. Jeff says, I had a MTS and a V3. I used the Big Ben's nut sauce, too, from JB.
Yeah, man, that's good stuff, man. It really
Marty
does make a difference.
Marty 5, plug-in Guitar Zen 101.
That's right. Yeah, I mean, it really is fun to I mean, some dudes clean their guns, some guys oil their pans, like those skillets. And
like Blackstone grills.
Yeah.
That you're going to get.
That I'm going to get. Yeah, that's another thing I got to get. This one keeps talking me into all this stuff. So
awesome stuff.
Yeah, so when you can come over here, it's not for me, it's for her. Yeah, it's always like, you would love this. And I'm like, no, you would love this.
No, you would love it too, because we love the same stuff.
Yeah, because we love the same stuff.
Do any of you guys have the Blackstone grill, though? Oh,
I'm sure somebody here does.
I just got, well, it's been a couple months, but it feels like I just got it. It has been so amazing to do pancakes, and you can do stir-fried rice with chicken.
Yeah, you brought that. That was good.
Oh, that was good.
That was really good.
Do steaks and smash burgers, and oh my gosh.
Smash burgers?
Yes.
What are smash burgers?
I'll show you after.
All right.
Then you're going to run out and buy one.
Oh, okay. Well, guess I'm buying burgers tonight, too.
Jody says, I string my Floyds backwards. The ball end is on the turners. Fast and easy.
Yep, that's one way around it. Yep. You can definitely do that, too. I mean, again, nothing against the Ernie Ball or the Floyd Rose guitars. I mean, they're great. They really are. It's just once you get one of these and string it and how easy it is, I mean, you're just like, wow. Like, it's so easy and quick, and I'm not trying to say mine's better than yours. I'm just saying, it's just, I just notice things and, it's hard to go back.
Mike says Jarrod can't cook. I beg to differ, Mike. Jarrod can cook.
Dude, I'll tell you what. You come to the Guitar Summit, and I'll make you a steak that would make you question everything you've known in life. I mean, my steaks are to die for.
Jared's a one-stop shop.
Yeah.
He cooks. He's funny.
Okay.
Plays the guitar.
I do duty calls. I don't do booty calls. I just do duty calls. You got duty? I'm coming.
Washes houses.
Yeah, buildings, trucks. Yeah. I'm a catch. I'm more like a catch-22.
Catch of the day.
I'm catch-22, actually.
That's hilarious. Vox says, I have a Lodge pan. I haven't heard of that. I'll have to look that up. Jeff Cornell, Vox 15R, a Tube Meister.
Ooh, Tube Meister, yeah.
Talking to him, yes. Tube Meister.
In fact, I got to make Jeff a steak when he comes here for Guitar Summit. Yep, I'm going to be making him, because I already talked to him on the phone. He's like, when I come over, man,
you got to get the Blackstone before
you're going to be making me a steak. I'm like, hell yeah, I am.
Telling you.
Well, I might do that. I might get the Blackstone before you guys come. All right, so you heard it here first. On Guitar Summit, I'll be making steaks for everyone.
No, not everyone.
For everyone. It's easy, remember?
Dude,
it's so easy.
It is easy, but he always bites off more than he can chew.
I'll make steaks. It's fine. It's gonna
and if he doesn't, don't be upset, because I'm fixing to talk him out of it.
Nope, I'm making
steaks.
Biting
off more than you can chew, and then you're mad.
We're not going to have that many people. If 50 people show up, I ain't making steaks for y'all. You're going to have to know the secret handshake, but no, I will. I'll make some steaks. I'll make some good food for people. It'll be fun.
Chris Busher, what's your opinion on the Sterling Majesty guitars? The Ernie Ball ones are way out of my price range, but I really want to check out the Majesty first, the ergonomics and the style. Are they worth it?
Yes. So I had an experience with the Sterling stuff, so bear with me here. This was several years ago. But, where it was like the QC was a little like, and then, but... Motor City got a Sterling Majesty in like about 3 or 4 months ago. I had it on the show, And I was shocked at how good it was.
Yeah?
I was like, dude, I would totally recommend this guitar. So the new ones are great. Get a new Sterling Majesty, and I think you would like it a lot. I think they did a great job on them, and they've really stepped up their game. You won't get the piezo, so if you're okay with that, I mean, it is what it is. And the bridge is slightly different. It doesn't have the cover on it here.
Yeah.
It's a little more open, but it still operated really well, and I thought it was a great guitar.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, if you're kind of a little more price conscious and you want the ergonomics and the sound and feel, yeah, I think they're good. You know.
Let's see. Where did we at? Paul Smith says he has his grandma's 100-year-old cast iron skillet and he won't let his wife come near it.
Well, some people don't clean them. They just kind of keep
They
them.
oil them. You season them.
Yep. And any Italians
That's what
out
you do
there.
with the Blackstone. You season it.
And any Italians out there will agree with this too. Like the pan that's been passed down from generation to generation. There's mojo in that pan.
Mojo.
And they're like, you know, if they cook you something and they bring it over in the pan, you have to bring the pan back.
Right.
Because Grandma's gonna get mad. She'll be over there. Hey, I want my pan. You know, because that pan has been in the family for generations, and it's just there's
something about the
there's
pan.
something about that pan. You know, so. I get
Jay
it.
wants a butter pecan ice cream sundae
Okay.
when he comes.
Of course he does.
That's right, steak and butter pecan sundaes.
That's funny.
Jay said if Tone Wars was a burger joint, the top seller would be the sleeveless high-gain burger. It comes with a side of jalapeno poppers and smoked bourbon.
Hell yeah, that actually sounds really good. I guess we are going to get some burgers tonight. Yeah, that would be awesome.
Vox Pathfinder, the chassis was ripped bare, only have the power transformer.
Oh, man.
Let's see. We'll be hand wiring a new amp. Oh, CS wants lamb chops. No steak for him, lamb chops.
Yeah, I could do. We tried to get lamb chops today, and they were out.
They were out at Costco.
Yeah, they're out. I was mad because I was gonna make lamb chops tonight. That's the other thing. I can make some mean lamb chops too.
Ben Potter, hi man.
Hey, what's up?
He says the amp does sound freaking awesome. Just unfortunately, it sounds really similar to my KSR Gemini.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
KSRs are good. They're good amps, man. They're big fat amps. I love them. Yep.
I get a free pair of boots too, Jay. Paul Smith, you definitely do not wash a black iron skillet. Yes. Marty 5, I gotta have the piezo, so I need to add some more to the Majesty savings account.
Yeah, the piezo is definitely worth it. I mean, I use the piezo a lot. In fact, that blues song that I'm working on, I could actually do it two different ways.
Yeah.
I could do it with the piezo, and I can also do it with the amp.
Yeah.
And you know, it's funny. The other night when I was working on it with the piezo upstairs with my KEMPER, I was like,
Ooh.
I kind of like this.
Party.
I kind of like this better in a way. Like, oh my God, it's just the piezo is just such a gorgeous sound. You know, if you ever want to serenade a woman, if you're really sorry about something you did, all you have to do. Yeah. All you have to do is just ring a couple chords and say, "Baby, I'm so sorry."
Let us listen.
Yeah. I don't have.
Aww,
Yeah, I can't do piezo through an amp. You got to do it straight in. Yeah.
Well, switch it up.
I can't. I don't have stuff. I gotta. Yeah.
You've got all the things.
Nope. I got all amps tonight. If I had the KEMPER, I'd totally do it for you.
Vox Pathfinder says frying a steak is only acceptable in cast iron lodge skillet.
That's right. That's how I am. It's that thing. Yep. I can fry a mean steak, man. My steaks are freaking amazing. That's one thing I'll brag about.
They really are good. JB, if there was a Tone Wars restaurant, I would want the Majestic Gent Balls with my high gain spaghetti.
The Majestic Jet Balls. That is one of my songs. Wrong guitar, but yeah, that one's a good one too. That one's fun to do.
Let's see. Ben says, I really want this amp too, but the fiance may not like that. I already have an Omega Granifier.
Oh, the Granifier. Oh, nice.
KSR Aries and Juno on order. Oh,
Ooh,
yeah.
Good for you, man.
We'll let her buy some shoes or something.
Yeah. Yeah, just say they all come with a free pair of shoes.
It works for me.
It does. It does work for her.
Yes, you're a couple pair behind.
I know. I'll hook you up. Where's your ones that I just got you for Was it your birthday?
It was my birthday.
Gave you birthday
Oh,
money.
the boots with the
Yeah.
in a cup when it gets a little chillier outside.
Yeah, you gotta. Oh, she got these killer boots.
Killer boots.
Yeah.
They have the soles on the bottom are red.
Yeah.
They're black boots, but the soles are red. Oh, freaking awesome.
Yeah, they're nice. They're actually pretty
Yes.
cool. Yep.
Let's see. Jason Taylor says, I messed up earlier and meant to say with all your amps and additional KHE, you need to bring back the gauntlet.
Oh yeah, thank you. The gauntlet is coming. So yeah, great idea. So we will be doing some more gauntlet shows for sure.
Jay is counting every time you stroke your beard.
Oh,
He said he's up to 50.
Oh really?
That was 51.
Let's have a drinking game. It's just what I do.
Jay, you guys must be having a good night at your house tonight.
I'm sure they are. I love Jay.
Ben Potter says he's a fellow Michigander.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah,
cool,
well,
man.
you can come then on November, whatever the hell it was, to Jarrod's Guitar Summit.
Yeah, I will post it in the community section either tonight or tomorrow. And whoever wants to come, I'll have the email address there. So email me, and then I'll save a spot for you. You know, and we're actually going to do it here. I wanted to keep it simple. My year has been crazy. I've had a lot of stuff going on this year, and it's just been nuts. So I wanted to keep it simple this year and do it. And I figured to do something a little more intimate where you guys can, because if I do it at Motor City, I love Motor City. We can still go there and tour the store. Obviously, that'll be fun. But if I do it there, I'll have to unhook like a few amps, and I won't be able to unhook them all. So what I'm going to do this time is we'll do it here. Hopefully my switcher will be here by then. I'll have all 16 amps hooked up. But this way, whoever comes, bring your guitar, and you can hook up. You can pick 2 amps while we're live on the show. Obviously, you can do whatever you want afterwards. But live while we're on the show.
You want.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But live while we're on the show, you get to play through two of my amps and just have a real reaction of like, what do you think of this amplifier? And we'll have a hot seat up here for you. You can just sit in the chair and operate my Helix and just, you know, play through the amps and tell us what you think. And I think it'll be kind of fun for everybody. And yeah, we're gonna go to Motor City, and then we're also gonna go to Alex's and have drinks and, you know, some stuff too. So it's gonna be a fun day. We're gonna have a lot of fun.
Well, let's see, Marty 5. We want Carrie in classic black Dr. Martin boots. Break out the credit card, right?
Doc Martens, baby.
Expansive.
You're expansive.
Eddie says, sorry, just coming on. Don't know if you addressed this, but is there enough low end out of the Revv?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's got plenty, and that's a good question because what Revv did is they didn't make their amp really flubby and gooey. They actually gave you not just enough. They gave you enough and a little more. So, like, you can see my settings on the bottom of the screen there, but I'll just tell you right now, my bass is at 3 o'clock, and my depth is at, like, 1 o'clock. So there's plenty of room to spare where if you wanted to add a little more, but it's all usable. That's the thing that's great about it. And I hear what you're saying. Some amps are so nip-tucked that even when you max them out, there's that FOMO thing that happens, like fear of missing out. Like, should there have been a little more? You know what I mean?
You have FOMO.
Yeah.
You have bad FOMO.
Yeah. Well.
Cat all over you too.
Yeah, it happens. But yeah, there's plenty of low end in it. The thing I like about the Revv is it's really thick. It's just thick and beefy, and it's got a lot of great aggression on top as well.
Jason Taylor says you could use your JP15 to output piezo to an amp, can't you? I plug into the stereo output with the standard cable and get the piezo. Yeah,
you could definitely do the piezo through an amp. The thing that about it though is the piezo sounds better when you run it straight through front of house.
Yeah.
That's why John Petrucci, when he designed these guitars, they had a stereo output because you can actually take a cable and plug it in here and have 2 outs. It'll break off, and then one goes straight to front of house with a compressor and some delay and chorus, and the other goes to the amp, and it just sounds just absolutely gorgeous, you know, if you do it that way.
I think Jarrod needs to get a distillery to make the beard stroke bourbon he's been promoting.
Dude, I would love to do that. You know, I'd love to have a signature thing. Speaking of which, I talked to Chris, the owner of Gravity Picks, on the phone last week, and we're actually going to work on a signature gravity pick. My first signature product.
Woohoo.
Isn't that cool?
You need to contact a whiskey glass company.
Yeah, I do. But yeah, so there will be a sig pick coming out soon that I'm working on, and I love gravity picks. I think they're amazing. So, and I've been playing them for like 4 years now. And I was just playing one the other day, and I was like, I gotta call Chris and just talk to him about this. And he was like, yeah, let's do it. So I'm gonna do that. So I was really excited. I didn't want to announce it until everything was like done, but yeah. I'm feeling saucy.
But he did.
Yeah, so that'll be fun.
Jamor wants to know if you're gonna film the summit.
Yes, we're gonna actually go live, I think, with it. We're gonna just do a live stream. So we're gonna have people sitting here. We'll have seating area across from us here where the camera and everything is. I'll have to move some stuff around.
Yeah, a lot of stuff.
Yeah, so, yeah. And
May you gotta hire a lot of people.
Yeah, it's going to be fun, though.
You need some young men with strong backs.
Hey, I'm young. I got a strong back.
False.
False! Which part? The strong back part?
Jody wants to know how the headaches are. You've been in his prayers.
Oh. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I mean, I can check right now. Let me see. You know, normally, right now I'd be in a lot of pain. I never like show it on the show, but usually at night. See, I've had this issue since July where if I wash a lot of buildings, so every time I bent down to pick a hose up to move it, the top of my head felt like it was going to explode. It was really painful, and it went away for about a week or two. Then it came back, and I'm like, well, that's weird. So I've been dealing with this for several weeks now, like almost 3.5 months, honestly. And so I saw my doctor again about it, and she gave me the Flonase stuff, and she's like, I think you got a sinus issue. And she goes, if that doesn't work, we're going to have to set you up with a CAT scan and find out what's going on up there. And that scared the crap out of me, because if you're going to see a neurologist and get a CAT scan of your head, it's usually not a fun thing, and it could be something scary. So it's been on my mind like every day. It's been really depressing and scary because, I do what a lot of people do when you're looking for answers and you're wondering, because I'm really frustrated. Like I said, I've been dealing with this since July. Beginning of July, and I finally just one night was like, I'm just tired of, and I looked up, Googled the symptoms, and a lot of it was really scary, like the stuff that it was leading to. So anyways, long story short, I do have a CAT scan scheduled, or I have to meet with a neurologist on the 7th, and but a friend of mine, Steve Shaheen, who I don't think he's in the chat tonight.
Seen his name.
Yeah, he's an RN, and he called me like 3 or 4 days ago and said, dude, I think you have a sinusitis issue in your head. Bacterial infection in your head, sinusitis, and because I had really bad allergies this year, and I think it just, so he's like, I think you need antibiotics. He goes, get a round of really good antibiotics. So I've been taking them. This is day 3.
Mm-hmm.
So
I started on
Friday, and I feel like
this Friday to Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah. So I feel like maybe this might be working. I don't know. I don't want to get my hopes up. I know that sounds really weird, but
I bet you tomorrow you'll feel much
better. I hope I feel better by tomorrow. If I feel better by tomorrow, then Steve was right, and that's all it was, and then I can relax and not worry. But I've been super stressed out and worried anxious for. I honestly, I was telling her today. I said the last 3 months I've literally felt like I was waiting for a jury to deliberate whether or not I was guilty. Like, that's how stressed I've been. So I appreciate you asking and for your prayers. I really do. Because it's been
also
rough.
Tell the doctor about the ozone issue from Marty.
Oh, yeah. Hey. Yeah, man. I tell you, when you turn that diesel on, the whole basement, you can... the whole basement smells amazing.
Jamie said he'd buy the Tone Wars signature picks.
Oh, thank you.
Paul Smith is in on it.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I think they'll be cool. Like I'm actually going to get. I talked to Chris about a couple of different colors and a couple different sizes. I really wanted to do a flame, a what? Purple. Well, we'll have to talk about that because I don't know if that color is available for like the clear ones. Yeah. But anyways, we have like I wanted a flame swirl because like our logo. But I can do red and orange separately. Yeah. He can't do the swirl because of the way he orders the sheets. But I like the edge that these picks have, like that gritty edge. So they'll have that, the unpolished edge, which is the master finish they call it. And I'll have a couple different sizes, thicknesses, and shapes for people, and I'm really excited about this. I mean, because I really do love Gravity picks a lot. I think they make a great product, and I've been using them for years, and I've tried a lot of different products, and I always come back to the Gravities because they just work for me, you know.
Jay says he's here for you, buddy.
Ah, thank you.
Somebody wishes you the best.
Appreciate that.
I can't see their name for whatever reason. It just shows up as a comment.
Thank
Vox you. Pathfinder wants to know, do you start to black out?
No. The pain doesn't stay. Like when I bend down to pick something up, it's like a 2 seconds worth of pain. Then it retracts. You know, or if I cough, clear my throat, you know, go like that, I could feel like this shot of pain to the top of my head. It's really weird.
Ben Potter, could you shoot the Aries and the Revv out together? Mainly, I'm just looking for a comparison of the voices.
Yeah, I can do that. Can you screenshot that, please? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll be happy to do that for you. I have the Aries. I'd do it right now for you, but the Aries isn't even hooked up. But I would happily do it right now for you, but I don't have it hooked up. But I could do that in a future episode for sure. Yep. In fact, my next viewer comments will be next week. It won't be tomorrow like I usually do it because of the work I got ahead of me, but that will be someone asked me my top 5 favorite amps, so I'll be actually in that comments episode. I'll play all 5 of them quickly for you just give them a quick description and go through some other stuff. I'm also going to have an episode about product placement very soon as well. Yeah, I think I might do that in a viewer comments as well. I think that'll be fun.
Yes. Mr. No Name says, I know you dig the Engel Savage. Have you played a Powerball?
Yes, I have. I thought the Powerball was good too. Yep, I thought the Powerball's a great amp. I think Engel just makes great stuff, period. You know, they're all really good amps. But it's kind of like, you know, the reason why I bought the Savage was just, you know, everybody I talked to just told me, like, if you want really, like, the Mac Daddy, like, mothership of Engel amps, then the Savage is it, you know.
And you love it.
Oh my God, that amp is,
and he loves
it's ridiculous, you know. But everybody's got different tastes, you know. But I love that amp so much. So rich and so thick and grainy, and it's just nasty. It's just such a good amp.
Oh, I know, it's crazy, but it is 9 o'clock.
Is it really?
I know, tonight flew by. Last week we were dragging ass last week. Really bad. I'm like, whoo. As a matter of fact, this week I was like, okay, if it's super slow, let's just plan on an hour. But you guys delivered.
Yeah,
tonight.
You guys definitely made this really great, you know.
Yeah.
Well, let me do 3 shots. We can end with 3 shots on the purple guitar.
All right.
You know, so we can do that. Give me a second here, guys, and we'll end with that. Well, after I do it, we'll say goodnight. But just wanted to. I love 3 shots on the purple guitar. That's what I wrote it with.
Let me ask one question before you play. It's from Marty 5. He says, when doing the pressure washing, how do you prevent your calluses from disappearing?
I use gloves. So, yeah, I wear gloves. Like, you can still see my tan.
The tan line.
Yeah, the tan line's, like, right here. So I wear gloves all day. And, yeah, that's basically how I do it. But, I mean, the calluses are just there.
His whole hand, they're big old calluses. They are rough man hands.
I have rough hands.
It's like, if you run it on your clothes, you can hear it
I have sandpaper.
They're really sandpapery.
Yeah, I work hard, man. Like, I do. I work really hard for a living, so, like, my hands are rough, and I have a death grip too.
Yeah, working man hand.
Yeah, like from squeezing the trigger, pulling hoses all day, I have a grip that would make your eyeballs pop out of your head if I squeezed you. I mean, I have a death grip for sure, you know. But yeah, I mean, I haven't had any issues with calluses at all. I mean, I got some callousy fingers. You know.
JB wants to know, which gravity pick shape do you use? I have the Big Mini, but I always use the Prime Tone Dunlap Jazz 3 picks.
Oh yeah, so the Sunrise Big Mini is one I've been using for years, but I like the Blade. I think it's called the Blade. I just started using the is it Classic? It's the same shape that Chapman's design is, but mine's going to be a Razor. It's the Razor 2, I think. Yeah, Razor. Yeah, and as soon as and that's why I called Chris, because I was like, I haven't played this pick in a while. I've been playing the Sunrise Big Minis for a while, and then I grabbed this one just out of whatever the other day, and I started playing. I'm like, wow, I feel like it's a little more articulate for me, and I like that point and the less surface area touching the strings, and it just felt a little more articulate. And I don't know if it's a placebo thing or not, but I loved it, and that's when I called Chris. I'm like, I want to make a signature pick and have a couple differences to it. So that's where I'm at, you know. All right, so give me a second here, fellers. 1 sec. There we go.
All right.
Got it out of my system.
Good night, Jody. Thanks for joining us. It was your first night. He made the comment. He's got to go to bed now.
Oh, thanks for joining us, man.
Nighty night.
Appreciate you being here. Thank you.
Christopher, thanks for the super chat.
Dude, thank you so much. Appreciate that very much, man.
All right. Well, we have enjoyed tonight's episode so
That was
much.
fun, man.
It was joyful tonight.
Yeah, I had a great time, man. It was fun. I got to play. Like I said, I haven't played this amp in weeks, and I'm like, dude, this amp slays so good,
Something to smile about.
Yeah, a lot of fun, and I got my new MIDI, my MIDI switcher here. So like I could plug it's a T8 8-output MIDI through box. So I have my HELIX hooked up to the input on it, and I can send 8 MIDI cables to 8 different amps.
But you can't play the piezo.
No, because I need a direct. But anyway, so that's made it easier. So now every time I hook up I play a different amp, I don't have to crawl under there and hook the MIDI cable to it. They're already all hooked up now, so it's been nice. Yeah. So.
Ooh, Mr. Guitar Mike 2222.
Thank you for the super chat. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. I had fun tonight. This was fun. I felt, it was nice for me to forget about all the stuff I've been dealing with
that happened for you.
For a couple months. So yeah, it felt good.
Ben has one more question.
Sure.
When I play, my pick likes to move in my grip. Should I try a bigger pick?
Is it a small one that you use? Because one thing you can do is right here. Here's a product I use from time to time. It's called Gorilla Snot. Yeah. And you just put your thumb in it just a little bit, get it sticky, and put your pick on there, and it'll stick to your thumb, and it won't move. This is all dried out. I got to peel the top off. But yeah, if you expose it to air, it'll dry out. But so like now I got that tacky. So like, see, your pick will stay. It's great stuff. So
you
if
could
you're
probably file it a little bit too if. Steal your girl's nail file and
actually that's
rough it up a little bit.
It's a good tip because a lot of it's still sticky because I got it on there, but a lot of my picks have holes in them. Yeah. So they don't move, but you can get the Gorilla Snot. That helps. It's a great product. Now I feel like Spider-Man, but yeah, that's one way around it.
Yeah.
So,
all right.
Any hoodly. Well, hey guys, thank you. Seriously, thank you so much. I needed this bad.
Yeah, you did.
And I got to make this one some smash burgers apparently. So we're gonna have to run up and get some stuff for
and
that.
A Blackstone.
Yeah, exactly. Well, seriously, guys, thank you so much for being here and joining us. We really appreciate it very much. I had a great time. I needed this. So, but I probably, depending on weather, I might not be live or whatever this Wednesday. I just got to get through this one more week of crazy work, and then after that, I can start getting back to my episodes again. But I'm glad I was able to establish a pattern with you guys again and get things going. So look for a new viewers' comments, not tomorrow, but the following Monday, and we'll definitely be here next Sunday, and I'll see what I can do this week to get some stuff out for you, if possible, but most likely it'll be next week.
Yep.
But, again, thanks, guys. God bless you. Thanks for being here, and every day's a gift.
And thanks for sharing part of your gift with us. Have a great week.
All right, good night, guys. We'll see you all very soon.